addiction? It depends on their situation.
Well, there are a couple of things here. One is how long have they been exposed to drug? If they've been ingrained into drug for a long time, then drug symptoms take into place. Like example, weed. If you take a lot of weed, after some time you become low self-esteem, you can't be bothered, your appetite is down, your weight is down, a lot of stuff. So to do a backtrack recovery, yeah, you got to do it very systematically. It's a process, yeah. It's all part of the process to backtrack the person, yes, as much as you can, so that they can come back to their old self or even better, a brand new person. So it's case to case. And then there's the second part. Not every drug is severe. Yes, weed, heroin, all these are longer terms, you see. Well, ice, ketamine, all that are shorter terms, you know, cigarettes and all these are all shorter terms. So you are looking at which drug and how they are. You're going to detox and what's the detoxing duration. Yeah? Then the third thing is the character. We have to really reinforce the character, and this person really needs to help himself. That's the most crucial part. If the person doesn't want to help himself, what can we do? Yeah? Because they will still go out there and look for their drug dealer, look for their drug supplier, get their drugs and everything. So we got to make sure we seal all the holes, the leaks, so that this person is not contaminated by their environment. Remember I told you in the beginning, it's the environment that contaminates a drug dealer. Because they, like I've spoken to many drug clients of mine, they say, even they stop also, they'll get the SMS that in a quote way saying, you know, they're selling this offer, that offer. And they're constantly bombarded because once you become a consumer of drugs, those drug pushers really know how to reach to you no matter how you try. Because of social media today. Yeah? So there's so many factors to the complexity, and of course, very important is the budget. Can parents afford it? Can they afford it? Yes.
So speaking of symptoms, like those signs and symptoms, so is there any symptom that we can find or we can find in the person, the people around us, and we can know that, oh, maybe he or she is addicted to drug and we can take action? Is there any symptom that we can take note?
Well, if you're at work, you're probably ponting, go missing, or you're always symptoms. Most drug addicts, you can see they are either poor appetite or they are thin, you know, or they are all constantly out there buying drugs. You will know if you are a part of their family. The family will instantly know you're on drugs. Probably you're smoking, your ashtrays, the room smell different, you know, and so many things. There's so many signs that will spring out like a neon light to say that you're a drug person.
So, it's like just now you have said the importance of hypnosis. So what would happen if the society that didn't pay attention to the hypnosis, they didn't see the importance of it, what would happen for the consequences?
Actually, the consequences, whether it's hypnosis or whether it's drug rehab or medical or any other therapy, yes, the consequences is actually to the drug user. I'll tell you one thing. Most in my life, working with addictions for 18 years, most people in addiction will not come for help. It's most of the time their loved ones who have been tolerating them until the tolerating threshold hits in, and then they just go out there and they become desperate and search for everything under the sun. And sometimes when they go on the internet, they notice, oh, there's this hypnosis thing, and they give it a try. You see? But overall in Malaysia, most people are ignorant. I'll be honest with you, they're ignorant about where to get help for drug therapy. Because they never think about it until it hits them in their home. When one of their kids or their family member or spouse is taking, that's when they become frantic and critical, and they start going looking who's who. And the overall general population is not the expert in drugs. They only can say there is the government agency, there is the psychiatry, there is some homes that offer it. Other than that, any other professional specifics help. Yeah. So if the thing here is, the authorities themselves are not doing anything about it. To be honest with you, schools are being targeted. Some of my clients here, the school kids, they say 70% of my universities are all on drugs of some sort, you know. And who wants to send your kids to university like that? But unfortunately, it's almost in every university. It's almost in every society now. It's almost in every home now. Because you can buy it online, you can buy it here, you can know where, and it's, you can grab and send it to you, you never know. And you know, all these things are coming in. So, delivery of such drugs are available. And even more now, with this medical marijuana stuff that's going on, it has opened the gate to all kind of other drugs. It has downplayed the whole thing. So a lot of people are now on real marijuana, cigarettes are converted to marijuana, and very soon it's going to be a junkie world, as much as you like it. But the thing is, there's no medical journal reports yet to talk about the side effects yet. Give it another 5-10 years time, there'll be a lot of people saying they're suffering from side effects. It's bound to pop up. Just like vaping some years ago, when people say vaping is safe, vaping is okay, it's better than cigarette. Now, after 4-5 years later, you see all the medical reports coming in, people are dying of vaping, they should stop e-cigarettes and all that. The same thing. So we need to evolve into this. But I will tell them that drug addiction is very rampant in Malaysia.
So would you consider like this addiction to be a disease, like we can't do anything about it, or we can actually, because people say that, addiction is actually a disease, so we cannot do anything, we'll just leave it there.
Can I be very frank with you? I would not say it's a disease. The word disease is overplayed. Most of the time, the pharmaceutical companies try their best to clock in anything as a disease so that they could manufacture a pharmaceutical solution. It's all about sales, honestly. The word disease, they say social disease. Okay, fine, it's a very English term, yeah. I would say the whole drug process is a proper system of intervention towards destruction of the human person. Yes, there's the dealer, there is the manufacturer of drugs, the farmer, there's also the supplier for anti-drugs. It's a whole industry, each eco-balancing each other, you know. While the drug suppliers we're trying to kill the drug suppliers, but at the same time there's this medical suppliers who don't want it to go because otherwise they can't do the sale. So it's there to stay. But the consumers are taking the side effect, they're paying for the price of this destruction. And that's the sad part. So this word disease, I don't believe in that word.